Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lisa Mariyanti, NPM 2003032005, major in Islamic Accounting from class A. In this video, I will reading the text on chapter 7. IMF leads global growth forecast for 2021 still sees exceptional uncertainty. The International Monetary Fund on Thursday raised its forecast for global economic growth in 2021 and said the coronavirus triggered downturn last year. The biggest peak-time contraction since the Great Depression will be nearly a full percentage point safer than expected. The global leader cited multiple vaccine approval on the start of vaccination in some countries had boosted its hopes of an eventual end to the pandemic that has now infected nearly 100 million people and claimed the lives of more than 2.1 million globally. But it warned that the world economy continued to face exceptional uncertainty and new waves of COVID-19 infection and variants pose risks, and global activity won't remain well below pre-COVID-19 projection made 1 year ago. IMF Chief Economics Gita Gopinath said United States President Joe Biden's pledge to fund the World Health Organization (COVAX) vaccine initiative marked a very big step to containing the pandemic and ensuring more equitable distribution of vaccine. Much more will be needed because, as we can see, given the mutating virus, that this is not a problem that's going away anytime soon, Gopinath told a news conference. There is still a tremendous amount of uncertainty, she told readers in a separate interview. We know that the health crisis is not over until it's over everywhere. Gopinath said the global economic cloud gained 9 trillion between 2020 and 2025 if faster progress could be made in ending the health crisis, and it was clearly in the interest of advanced economies to help poor countries recover. There's a complete economic sense to do this, and do it right now, she told Reuters. The IMF estimates that close to 90 million people are likely to fall below the extreme poverty thresholds during 2020 to 2021, with the pandemic wiping some out 22 trillion in project output throughout 2025 and reversing progress made in reducing poverty over the past 2 decades. Gopinath said advanced economies were recovering more quickly and urged countries with means to continue to offer poor nation aid, low interest loans, and debt relief. There is still much to be done, but we're currently at least in positive growth territory this year, as opposite to last year, she told the news conference. Vaccine power uptick. In the latest World Economic Outlook, the IMF forecasts a 2020 global contraction of 3.5%, an improvement of 0.9 percentage point from the 4.4% gloom predicted in October, given stronger than expected momentum in the second half of last year. In predicted global growth of 5.5% in 2021, 0.3 percentage point better than in October, citing expectation of a vaccine power uptick later in the year and ended policy support in the United States, Japan, and a few other large economies. It said the U.S. economy, the largest in the world, was expected to grow by 5.1% in 2021, an upward revision of 2 percentage points attributed to carryover from strong momentum in the second half of 2020 and the benefit accruing from about 900 billion in additional fiscal support approved in December. The outlook will likely improve further if the U.S. Congress passes a $1.9 trillion relief package proposed by Biden. Gopinath said, forecasting a 5% boost over 3 years if the package is approved by the U.S. Congress. China's economy is expected to expand by 8.1% in 2021 and 5.6% in 2022, compared with the October forecast of 8.2% and 5.8%, respectively, while India's economy is seen growing 11.5% in 2021, up 2.7 percentage point from the October forecast after a stronger than expected recovery in 2020. The fund side contracts should continue to support their economies until activity normalizes to limit persistent damage from the deep recession of the past year. Law in some countries would need continued support through grants, winter loans, and debt relief, and some countries may require debt restructuring, the IMF said. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.